In the last 30 days, this coin has gone up 38.82%. But this is just the beginning. And if you follow me to the charts of WICC, I will show you why. Join me, because we are making a price prediction and flying over the crypto space. Quick reminder, click everything below this video that you think will help me and give value to you. Subscribe, like, share, but most importantly, enjoy and watch the video. Quick comment on our fear and greed index. Is this possibility? We are at 54, neutral. You are neutral after all these greed days. Wow. So you decided not to be a greedy bastard anymore. I dig you. I'm among those. This is good. For the price of all the crypto assets, we needed this cooling off. But if we plunge into the fear land, do not be fearful. This is so-called purge that is happening right now in all the coins. WaykiChain, Bitcoin, all the friends. Since we're mentioning them, let's see what's happening on the top 10. Each and every one of them in the top 10 in the green. Do we have a rebound? Do we have a recovery of markets? For a few days we had an indecision and a few red days. So maybe this is a recovery or just a rebound, we will see. Let's mention Cardano, 14% to the upside, standing and $1.23. If you are interested in Cardano ADA, check out our price prediction 2021. We made it just for you. XRP, an interesting one, 16.34%. For a long time, XRP was dead, or so they thought, and it bashed him and bashed him and bashed him. He were even dethroned from the third place that he held for years. Will he recover at its fullest and regain its throne? We will see. If you are interested in XRP, check out our channel. We got a few of those videos. And now, I want to fly to the charts of WaykiChain, because he is the star of the day. Let me show you what I'm seeing on the big screen, on the weekly chart, and what prediction we can make out of it. Let's go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Every candle that you're seeing on the screen represents one week, WaykiChain versus dollar. Based on this, we're gonna make a price prediction. First, we gotta talk about what is happening right now with this coin, so that we could see into the future. First, let's go to the past and conclude that WaykiChain did its time with the bear market. It is over. It was a severe bear market, but every crypto out there had a severe pull-up. It pulled from $2.80 all the way to 7 cents. Nonetheless, what comes next and what lasted for a few years is a consolidation phase, or should we call it an accumulation, because you can see that WaykiChain traveled inside this sideways price action. There was no big upside or downside. It was just steady. This was a perfect opportunity if you would have bought WaykiChain, but keep in mind that opportunity might not yet be gone, because right now something is happening, something that could point us in the direction to the upside. I will now show you the proof why I think that WaykiChain could be starting its bull market. For a few years we were held back, we were steady laying in the bushes. Now, as the old altcoin season is moving, as every crypto space is evolving, WaykiChain is no different. The only thing that I would like to point out, and that you need to know if you are interested in VeChain, is this resistance. 28 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I pointing it out? First, let's go to the past so it can be even more clearer. it was a severe resistance in the middle of 2018. We broke this uptrend and the severe downtrend, we fall below it. And for years, months, we were held back by this mighty resistance. You can see all these points. 2019, look at this, 2020, multiple occasions that this was a hard resistance for WICC. But ladies and gentlemen, what is happening right now? This is something we need to talk about. Why? Well, isn't it obvious? At this point, in the January of this year, WaykiChain broke this resistance to the upside. My first indication that I would like to point out that this is not some false breakout is volume. First of all, look at this big volume. In a long time, we haven't had this big of a volume. You can see that this was all little houses, a little volume, which is logical because the market was going sideways, nothing was happening. At those levels of 28 cents, we broke with huge momentum in this volume with buying power. And where are we right now? Are we right now standing above it and, in my opinion, preparing itself to go to the higher levels? Yes, in my opinion, although this is not a financial advice, I think that the prices of the WICC will rise. I mean, why wouldn't they? Didn't I just point you out that something that held them in prison for such a long time is now erased? We broke above it. Now if we fall below this line of support, that is now support for us. It was resistance for many years and now is a support. Then we would take another story and my outlook wouldn't be so bullish anymore. We would must take another stance. For now, this is pretty bullish price action. This is pretty bullish developments that is happening in WaykiChain. You want more? I got more. If I erase all this, now let's talk just about this price action from January of 2021. For that, I think it would be wisest just to zoom in like this for you to see a clear picture. Let's remove volume. We don't need it for now. Do you see that the bodies respect at the most this level of 45 cents? In my opinion, when this level of 45 cents will be broken, and it would be pretty soon, we will see fireworks. And this is not based on some hype. This is a real chart with real proof. This is our current biggest resistance, 45 cents. Take notice of one thing. From the beginning of the year, what is WICC doing? It's making bigger and bigger pressure with higher highs every week. Not every week, but you know what I mean. The resistance is steady. At some point, this has to break. By the probability, since this is an ascending triangle, technicals are showing me upside continuation. Of course, I could be completely wrong, because there is no certainty in this game. But just looking at the chart and the naked price action, this is pretty bullish stuff. Before we make price prediction, the levels that WaykiChain will come to when the all-time high is broken, I will just consult one more proof to tell you that this is a bullish setup. This is 21-week moving average that you're seeing on the screen. Keep in mind one thing, as long as we are with our price action above the 21 weekly moving average, we are in a bullish setup. For me, WICC is preparing for a bigger move to the upside. This 21 weekly exponential moving average is like our base support, dynamic support, but a support. And please note one thing, in this whole area, what happened? We were above it, but we didn't hold it as a support, so we plunged. WaykiChain was still not ready for the upside move at the moment of our speaking and this video. Notice that WaykiChain is making this 21 EMA as a clear support, and as long as that is the case, I will remain bullish. And now I want to raise all of this, and I want to go on the big screen into the past and finally make the price prediction for you. For that, you know what we're going to use. If you follow the channel, then you know that right now we're going to use the high of 2018 the peak of that bull market. Also, we're gonna use the low from the same year and use our favorite prediction tool, Fibonacci retracement. But we are reversing it so that we get Fibonacci extensions. I'm talking about something like this. Voila! And now, with this picture, you're not seeing the future, you're seeing those levels. And this is the road to all-time highs. That is maybe the topic for another video. For now, let me show you what my eyes are seeing in the future. Please travel with me into the future so I can show you the future of WICC. Are you ready? Because I'm about to blow your mind. If we get the extensions that are the most popular and the common used one, 161.8, 261.8, 361.8, are 423.6%. Those are the levels that we are getting after we reach all-time highs at $2.87. How about we go to $4.59? After that, $7.39. After that, $10.18. And my final verdict, $11.91. Whoa. Stop there for a minute. Now, you might be asking yourself, wait a minute. You are telling me that now that we stand at 0.34, so 34 cents, that at the same year, if everything aligns, we could be going to $11.91. Are you mad? Are you crazy? $12.34? Well, that's why I'm here for, to tell you, yes, it is a possibility. If the WaykiChain remain bullish, which it is right now, those levels of somewhere in the region of $12 are quite a high possibility. Because why not? Some of the altcoins and WaykiChain among those haven't even started its story. We are not near the end of the season. Remember that. Some of the coins among this crypto space haven't yet started the real mania. Why WaykiChain wouldn't be among those? I don't know. You decide. For me, big scale, big picture, a bullish one. Are you agree with me? If you agree with me, now is probably the best time to put a thumbs in the air, to smash that likes. It will help us spread through the YouTube like fire. And also, since you're here at WaykiChain, check out one of these that I'm pointing at you right now. In there, you might find some moments of truth. Also, and now, regards, WICC to the moon.